Okay, so this is Wednesday, and the time is 11:55 a.m. Okay, everybody, what's your name?
Sang.
Sal?
Sang.
San, A-N, I'm Sal. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everybody, this is San, and I'm watching her. Can you show the people what you're doing? Watch how she eats her fries at the airport. This is so magical. I would never have thought of this. Would you? Awesome, San. Thank you so much. Could you wave to the people? They'd be very happy to meet you. There you go.
We
Thank
may
you.
not be able to accommodate all carry-on baggage on American Airlines.
Well, hi, everybody. You've already met San. But while I was at the airport waiting for my flight, I also met a wonderful gentleman whose name I didn't get, my bad, who was originally from South Africa. And as some of you know, I've got some history back that way. So he and I sat for quite the time and discussed South Africa, Canada, and what it's like traveling from one country to another and starting all over again. And it was just a wonderful moment to just reminisce for me. I cannot tell you, one of the things I love about traveling is you meet the most interesting people, and they've all got a story if you care to listen to it. So thank you so much, stranger, whoever you were. And in case you happen to watch this, I want you to know you made my day. Okay. And the next person was the person I sat next to on the flight. Okay, everybody, this is Gary. Say hi, Gary.
Hi.
So we met on the plane, and I'll tell you his story, but I wanted you to see what a charming man he is. Wave to the people then. Hi, peeps. Well, it was about Gary. You have to understand that he sat next to me, and he's opened up a magazine, and you know, you try not to look at somebody else's magazine, but it's very difficult. And what do I happen to see? Well, some of you know I've got a bit of a fascination with fast-moving cars. And I'm looking at this orange McLaren, and you know, my little heart does a beat, an extra one. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I don't believe that. It's so long since I've seen a McLaren. Anyway, so I took the opportunity to actually introduce myself to my my poor neighbor, and we spent 3 hours talking motor cars. Gary turns out to come from Scottsdale, Arizona, and it turns out, if you can believe this, that he sells Ferraris. So you know how excited I was to meet him. And he was so gracious. I mean, he and I talked motor racing. He used to be a Formula 3 driver, and it was fascinating to hear his story, just really, really interesting. And he's traveled the world, but he really does call Arizona his home. You can tell he loves it there. But the interesting thing is that he's sort of, I would imagine we're at a similar age, but he is a 3-time Olympic senior champion weightlifter. I think I got that right. Powerlifter, maybe, would be the right thing. Anyway, I'm sure he'll forgive me if he hears this. It's nothing to do with lifting heavy weights. And you know, if you saw him on the plane, you wouldn't think that, would you? Just such a charming man, and so talented. So now you know why I love to travel. I meet all these wonderful people. So, okay, everybody, I've just landed here. And I've just got to Anaheim, and Chris is here looking after me, and I was just about to get into the elevator at the hotel, and Mindy walks out and immediately says, hi, Sal. Hi, who are you?
I'm Bill.
Bill.
And Bill's with her. Mindy, you just made my day.
Thank you. So wonderful to meet you.
Anytime you see me. You're here for the...
Yes, we are.